Welcome to day 14 of the Mindfulness Challenge. This is the 2-week mark. I hope that this idea of being present without judgment is really starting to settle in. It's really an amazing transformative practice to kind of have the qualities of full acceptance, not judgment, not attachment, equanimity, being able to stay in the middle even when things feel like they're really moving far from the middle. And that when we have extreme challenges with our emotions or whatever it might be, that we don't judge it, right? That it's in the past, we just come on back. So today's sit is going to be focusing on 3 things. The first of which is really just settling into the body and embodying the breath. Being able to really just stay with each breath as long as possible, and then noticing in between the next exhale and the inhale that space, right? As well as when we inhale and then see the space and exhale. There's those 2 key spaces that the mind likes to wander off at times from. Then we're going to go into the loving kindness practice, heartfulness, really sharing that unconditional love that really you feel in the deepest portions of the body and mind and heart, and then sharing it with others, and then ending with a little gratitude practice. You've been practicing now for 2 weeks, or you might have missed a few days, no problem, but just being grateful for every opportunity, for every experience, for every connection. So just let your body find stillness, find a straight posture, invite the body to sink in, but keep that dignified and alert but relaxed attention. So just noticing the way of the body, where the body touches the floor or the chair or the cushion. And noticing where the breath is right now. Is the inhale full, smooth? Is the exhale around the same pace? Or is there some stagnation? Just notice. Mindfulness is paying attention to the present moment strategically and on purpose without judgment. So as we focus in on the breath, we'll notice things, right? We just bring that quality of non-judgment, kind awareness, and just come gently right back to the breath or wherever we're focusing. Just breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Just the natural breath. No need to try to do anything. Just be. And through the awareness practice, we just start noticing that nothing is the same. Even though autopilot will come on and we'll just think, oh, that's just another breath, no big deal. When we start tracking it like we track a newborn baby, we start noticing those little small details, those little differences and similarities. And noticing if there's any resistance to being still and just allowing it to be there. And kindly inquiring, what is the resistance stemming from? And noticing that it too will pass. Everything will pass. Nothing will ever stay the same. There's the piece of acceptance. Just fully accepting is the key to having a whole different relationship with suffering. Breathing in and breathing out. There's always deep intentions, but when we start having expectations, for example, I'm going to have the intention of focusing on the inhale and exhale and not missing a beat for 10 cycles of breath. Right? But if the expectation is I'm only going to be doing this right if I can get 10 breaths without being distracted, you're setting yourself up for failure because there's no judgment there, right? We should leave that judgment behind. It's not about how far you get. It's about the process of awareness in that space. So we just come back to the breath. Fully settling and arriving. Breathing in, breathing out. So stay at your anchor spot, in attention, and invite those simple words with the inhale, breathing in, with the exhale, breathing out. This breath. And this one. And remembering that emotions or experiences, they go to the so-called negative spectrum of experiences. When we try to fight them, they create more suffering. When we try to avoid, neglect, or hold deep resentment for. And on the other side is surrendering, fully accepting whatever happened. There's no way to change the experience. And oftentimes we try to, right? We try to change the experience without even really realizing, and it's already in the past. But we hold that resentment or that anger for the situation or the person. And then if we just fully accept that that is what happened, and bring in some of that maybe surrendering or just full acceptance again, it's changing it. It's just, that's what happened. That situation or experience is not me. Right? The emotions arose in me, but they too will pass. The physical sensations that occurred, I notice. And now I understand a little more how interconnected, right? Those challenges are really our teachers. Those situations or people are our teachers. Staying in awareness, we just observe the lessons being taught. Breathing in, breathing out. Just coming back to the here and now, over and over and over again. And now, moving into heartfulness or loving kindness, it's really important that we remember that the mind, the brain is its own worst critic, right? We are our own worst critic. It's a survival mechanism. So we have this self-doubt or negative self-talk or experiences that we believe were our fault, or that situations in life are caused by me, negative situations. The glass is half empty. Or this is not the way life is supposed to be. And when we just come back to the present moment and really come with that kind, compassionate awareness, and also fill ourselves up, fully filling ourselves up with that loving kindness, that heartfulness that we might easily share with others, we really have a hard time sharing with ourselves. It gets us into our true authentic self, that unconditioned true self that lies within each of us. So allowing yourself to just be in your body and just mentioning and making little sentences to provide the filling of the heart. So just as if you were holding and maybe being with the person you love most in the world, or the people you love most in the world, but instead of that feeling towards others, those people, really just shining that light, that warm love right on yourself. So feel that. Just feel that same love and affection you have for that person or people, and just turn it onto yourself. You deserve that love. You are that love. It's that flame that burns within you. And at times that flame might feel a little bit weak, but it's still there. And let's just tune in and feed it. Give it a little bit of air, give it a little fuel. That flame grows bigger in your heart and your body. And it shows it really, really shows your true self. And now introducing the following sentences. And really, when you say them in your mind, really meaning them. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be at ease. May I be filled with love. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be at ease. May I be filled with love. And as that flame burns faster and higher and hotter, each sentence you provide, that deep love within you shines throughout your body, your heart, and your mind. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be at ease. May I be filled with love. And surrendering to this love that maybe is challenging to give yourself, fully allowing it to spill all through you. 2 more cycles on your own. Just come back to the sentences. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be at ease. May I be filled with love. 1 more on your own. And if any resistance our armor gets put up. Let the gates open, let the armor down, let the love flow in. But also honor that if there's resistance, we need to be patient with ourselves. And in that patience, fully, unconditionally realizing our true, authentic self is within us at all times. That self that was born into this world, a loving, caring, affectionate, compassionate being. And now for the last minute, just start gently naming in your mind the things you're grateful for. This body, family, food, water, roof, friends, and just keep going on your own. Filling yourself up with that same loving kindness with the added ingredient of gratitude. Just mentioning maybe 5 or 6 more things in your mind that you're grateful for. Keys to health and wellness. A lot of research is showing that daily mindfulness practice, gratitude practice, self-compassion practice, these are key ingredients to a healthy and happy heart. May you be well. See you at day 15 tomorrow.